It's Sunday morning with Mark Sainsbury.
You are listening to Radio Live. It's time to talk to Dr. Harold Hillman, as we do every week. Great guy, Harold. He's a leadership coach, author, celebrity speaker, author, of course, of The Imposter Syndrome, Business Book of the Year last year, and he's always very busy. In fact, he's got some top secret clients he's dealing with at this weekend, but he's taken out some time this morning to talk to us. Morning, Harold.
Good morning, Mark.
Okay. Should I go back to school? This is what you're talking about.
Yes. This is a growing trend. And listen, I call it the confluence of the perfect storm. So we've got a soft economy, which means a tighter and more competitive job market. And because of the aging population, we have more people out there. And the workforce is aging. It's comprised of more older people. So the bottom line is workers, young and older, I won't say old, I'll just say older, really do need to think about what keeps them competitive. And in many cases, it's interesting, Mark, during a recession, people tend to go back to school, whether to pursue a degree or to finish one or to get a certification. People see soft economies as an opportunity to go back and beef up their capability.
Now, are they doing this, Harold, because the competition is so tough and the young ones are nipping at their heels, or are they doing it so they can increase their earning potential?
It's both. And so I think older workers, and just in terms of definition, it's really about older students going back to school. Sometimes that's classified as 35 years and older. But there is a sense of more competition for fewer jobs. And in today's world, Mark, it really is more about career management, and that is I need to build certain capability, which means that I got to keep myself on a learning curve, keep myself stretching.
You have to, as you keep reminding us, Harold, be able to change.
To be able to change. That's one of the, as we talked about last week, one of the derailers. People who can't change will be left behind.
You know what might give me a bit of a worry, I suppose, in a number of people, I'll put myself in the over 35 bracket, Harold, is going back to school, and you've got these younger students who are so smart and so savvy.
That's right.
It could be quite daunting.
Well, you know what? My youngest daughter, who is 32, has gone back to school, and it's funny, Mark. She was intimidated by what it would be like to be sitting there with younger students, 19, 20, and 21 years old. They are equally daunted by her. And the fact that she's bringing some incredible experience, some work experience, real life experience. And so I think that there's a nice blend of youthful perspective, and older students just bring more real world vantage to the whole classroom experience. Okay.
People are listening, Harold, and saying, okay, look, this guy makes sense. Maybe we need to think about, going back to school. What advice would you give them?
Well, look, I would say back yourself. And if you're asking yourself the question, that's a good thing. It probably means you need some stretch. Sometimes people are just bored. They just have, they haven't been on a learning curve in a long time, and they know that there's a certain energy. There's you get invigorated when you're learning things. That just translates into a person who is, just got more zest and got a little bit more desire to, as you said, prepare themselves to change better. So I would just say back yourself, and also think about it, particularly in relation to promotions at work or career changes, things that you want to do that are completely different. Think about what's going to be required. It doesn't have to be a long 4-year degree or certification, but specific things to bolster your confidence and bolster your capability at the same time.
And that's another word I hear often from you, stretch. You've got to stretch yourself.
Yeah, that it's like if I look at myself 3 years from now and what I want to be doing, if I want to be in a broader leadership role where I'm influencing people more, moving away from my technical expertise and moving more into influence or leadership, what do I need to do? What projects do I need to sign up for? What short courses? What activities are going to take me out of my comfort zone and really give me that that feeling that I'm building on my capability and I'm getting more confident at the same time.
Hey, good advice as always, Harold. And look, anyone who wants to check out Harold, go to his website, www.sigmoidcurve.com, SIGMOID curve.com, and you can there check out the fabulous Dr. Harold Hillman. And Harold, election next week, so we'll be doing next Sunday, of course, is our post-election program.
That's right.
Just reminding the listeners, so we're going to talk to you in a couple of weeks' time.
Okay, Mark.
Great talking to you, Harold.
All
Dr.
right.
Harold Hillman.
Take care.